Visit Frank Sinatra's house in Palm Springs for a centennial birthday celebration. Or jet to Cuba with Latin Grooves host Chris Springer. If live music's your thing, reserve prime seats for our new San Diego Jazz Heritage Concert Series. These are just a few of the new ways to thank you at every level of membership. And each day, new, renewing, and sustaining members are automatically entered into our daily sweepstakes. You could win a new laptop, Bluetooth-equipped radio, and more. Information is at Jazz 8.
You're listening to The New Jazz Thing. My name is Vince Outlaw, and joining us this evening here on The New Jazz Thing is Gilbert and Lorraine Castellanos. So welcome, Gilbert and Lorraine.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And they're here to talk about the inaugural season of Jazz at the Jacobs, a brand new series at the Jacobs Music Center in 2015 and 2016 in collaboration with the San Diego Symphony. And Gilbert Castellanos is the curator. Do you have a different official title than that?
Artistic curator, jack of all trades. I don't know, I guess that's my main title there.
Excellent. I like all that. So you open the series this Saturday, November 21st. It's been a long time coming, and I bet you're pretty excited about that.
I am so excited. I cannot wait for many reasons. We have the Young Lions opening up the series, which is the International Academy of Jazz, the school that I teach at. I'm the artistic director for a new program, after-school program. It's a nonprofit organization, and these kids are just amazing. It's a great group of kids, and they're playing at a college level, professional level, and for them to be opening up for the Living Legends, it's just a perfect group for that, because we have the future and the Living Legends playing together.
So tell us about the Living Legends. Who's playing this Saturday?
Okay, so the Living Legends, every individual that I picked, I handpicked each individual from a perspective of that I shared the stage with them one time or another, whether it was on a recording session or on a tour or a concert. So it's going to include Charles McPherson, Tom Scott, Barbara Morrison on vocals, the great Roy McCurdy on drums, Mike Wofford on piano. We're going to also have two bass players, two of my favorite bass players, Henry the Skipper Franklin and Marshall Hawkins. Special guest appearances by Holly Hoffman will be joining us for a couple of songs, and I'll be joining the band for a song or two too.
So how did this series, the first jazz series from the San Diego Symphony, how did this come together?
Well, Tommy Phillips is a good friend of mine, and we have been talking about this for quite a bit of time now, maybe 2-3 years. And he was like, yeah, I'm really trying to push the symphony to try something different. And then when they got their new CEO, Martha Gilmore, that's when things really started to happen. And she's all for a change, and she wants to try new things. And when he mentioned to her about the jazz series that both him and I had been discussing, she gave him the green light, and here we are coming up Saturday for the first concert. So I'm just really excited that I'm really incorporating the community to be a part of this first concert, including Vessels de Coco, which Lorraine is a part of.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be playing the after-hours party that's going to be taking place at the University Club for the subscribers upstairs.
So let's talk a little bit about the subscribers and the symphony's audience. When you were putting this together, did you have any thoughts about how you would be programming this for an audience that was maybe used to symphony music as opposed to your usual jazz audience?
That's a good question. I actually didn't really think about that, because I really wanted to reach out, not only obviously the symphony subscribers, but also to people here in San Diego that have been waiting for something like this. It's the first time that we're having an actual series at Symphony Hall that does not include the symphony. This is just strictly jazz, and my vision is Norman Granz Presents for this first concert, where I'm putting together all these musicians, the Living Legends. By the way, a lot of these guys have never even played together, so I'm really just curious to see how that's going to work. I know it's going to be magical, but when I thought about the series, of course, I thought of mixing it up by having some vocalists involved too, that the symphony subscribers can kind of, hopefully get a better grasp on, rather than hearing instrumentalists nonstop. So that's why I thought of Diane Reeves for the series and Gregory Porter as well.
Well, let's talk about that then. The series is not only this coming Saturday, the 21st of November, but you've got 3 additional shows in the series.
Right.
Tell us those.
So the next one, they're kind of spread out. So the first one's in November, which is next week. And then we have one coming up in January, which is the tribute to the piano masters, a tribute to Thelonious Monk, Art Tatum, and Bud Powell, that will feature Joshua White, who happens to be in Europe right now touring.
Local hero.
Yeah, he's definitely our local hero. He's my hero for sure. And Eric Reed on piano, and Helen Sung on piano. So we're going to have 3 pianists with Willie Jones III on drums and Rodney Whitaker on bass. So that's going to be a great salute to Thelonious Monk, Art Tatum, and Bud Powell. That's going to take place on Saturday, January 23rd.
And then let's get into the 2 vocal shows that you've got programmed.
February 19th, Diane Reeves, which is going to be a great show. I'm really excited about that because I'm a big fan, and just the fact that she's coming to San Diego is a big deal to me. So if you haven't purchased your tickets for that one, go out and get them now.
And a San Diego connection with Diane is the great Peter Sprague. And
right.
Is
Which
Peter?
I'm really not sure if he's going to be playing with her on this
Right.
particular concert
Right.
because she's in the middle of a tour.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping that he might be a surprise guest. You never know.
You
So.
never know. And then you finish up with
Right.
another San Diego, well, we like to call him San Diego, kind of
Right.
bred and born Gregory Porter.
Gregory Porter will be closing out the series on May 7th, which is a ways away, but tickets for that show are already selling great. So as a matter of fact, for all the concerts, we're over 1,000 seats sold for each show. So if you haven't purchased your tickets, do it now, and they're very reasonably priced. Gregory Porter, he's a dear friend. He used to come out to my jam sessions when he was learning how to sing. So for me to share the stage with him, it's going to be a thrill. I'll be opening up the set with my original Hammond B3 quartet with Anthony Wilson, Joe Bagg, and Mark Ferber. So it's going to be a great night of music, and for people to hear Gregory finally coming back home, it's going to be a special night of music.
So Lorraine, Gilbert's pretty busy, right?
Yeah.
You're playing, as Gilbert was saying, you're playing after this Saturday show up at the University Club
For the first concert. They're
Right.
actually they're going to be playing for all 4 concerts.
Oh, really?
We will be doing the pre and post.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
And so then that's a pretty special thing for you
Yeah.
guys to be able to be part of this also.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's we've been doing a couple of them lately over at the Symphony Towers, and it's a great crowd, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a big party.
So what else are you working on, Lorraine? And since we got a chance to talk to you, what are you and I know you're still working with Bezos, but you're doing some other things too?
Yes, I'm trying to juggle here the classical side with a classical guitar, and also thinking about future record, possibly. Actually, not possibly. It will happen one day. So, yes, stay on look out for that. Yeah.
Excellent. And Lorraine, do you have a website that people can find out more about you or Bezos?
Right now, besosdecoco.com is the good place to go, and you can check out, look for our album. It's coming out soon. besosdecoco.com. And we also actually, since I have Gilbert here nudging me, we have a special concert after the holidays. It's December 26th. It's going to be a tribute to the great Billie Holiday.
Wow.
So it's going to be a really special night, and we've done it a couple times, and it's always a great success. So that's something to definitely look out for. And I'm here and there, Panama 66, with Besos de Coco, and I'm actually playing a kind of a Sarah Vaughan +3 tribute night with the great Steve Cotter and on guitar and Mac Layton on bass too, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, Facebook is the greatest thing, and on Jazz 88.
Great.
You guys are always helping out too.
Great. Well, we'll make sure that we get links to all of those things out on the blog post for tonight. Gilbert, Jazz at the Jacobs, where can people get information and tickets and such?
You can find tickets at their actual website, sandiegosymphony.org, I believe. And or you can contact me via Facebook, and I can show you how to purchase your tickets. And of course, I always want to thank you, Vince, for having us on your show, and KSDS for your love and support. You guys have always been there for us.
You're the
And
best.
that's one of the reasons why I think this series is going to be a huge success, because we have the radio station.
Excellent.
Yes.
Gilbert, any other projects you're working on
Well,
quickly?
One thing I do want to mention is my educational component that I have over at Panama 66 on Wednesday nights. It's the Young Lion series, where I present an up-and-coming high school musician every Wednesday, a different player. That takes place at Panama 66. It's sponsored by Panama 66 and the San Diego Museum of Art. And that takes place from 6 to 8 every Wednesday, right in Balboa Park. It's a free concert, all ages, and we encourage you to come out. Following the concerts, we have my, I guess it's pretty famous here in San Diego now, my Wednesday night jam session.
It is famous. It's not kind of famous. It is famous here in San Diego.
That goes from 8:30 to 11:30, and that's always a great night of music. As a matter of fact, Joshua gets back from Europe on Wednesday, and he's playing the jam session with me
it's
that
gonna be
night.
fun.
Excellent. He should be playing some inspired piano too after
looking forward to it.
the
Better
tour
fast-
that it looks like he's been on.
Yeah.
So, Gilbert, website for you. How do people connect up with you?
Best way to find me is on Facebook,
Great.
on my music page, Gilbert Castellanos Music.
Excellent. Well, thank you both for
Thank you,
coming,
Vince. Love your show.
for your
Thank you.
support of the
Of
station,
course.
and for keeping the jazz thing going here in San Diego.
Thank you very much.
Vince.
Support
Thank you.
KSDS.
Yes.
And to end this, let's check out something from Charles McPherson. His latest release from 2015 is The Journey, and a tune written by the tenor saxophonist on the date, Keith Oxman, is called Elena. You're listening to the New Jazz Thing on San Diego's Jazz 88.3.
Yay.
Dead air. Hold on. Wait. Oh, no. Stop. What's going on?
Oh, it didn't play?
Nope. It's alright. These things happen. Got it.
But you can edit that later. Right?
Yes, we can. That's one of the beauties of pre-recording.
Yeah.
There we go.